Hello, I'm Admiral McFish, and this is a tutorial on how to hack the bosses in Violence Fight. This was a request from the user, I can't pronounce his name in Chinese, but supposedly it's Huang Jiafen. That's my best Chinese, you're not going to get more out of me than that. As with all of these tutorials, I recommend you go back and watch the very first tutorial I did, just for the basics to understand it in the first place. As all of these, you're going to need the copy or the application you want open that you want to hack. In this case, I'm using MAME to emulate Violence Fight. You're absolutely going to need some kind of hacking program, and I use ArtMoney, which I just think is the easiest. And you will occasionally need a Word document open just to relay and write down certain character values. You won't need it here, though. It's very easy to find out what the character values are for Violence Fight. For doing this, I always recommend making a save state. It just makes it easier to reload. And now, you want to, on the character selection screen, hack for certain values. B. Smith, for instance, is 1, so we search for 1. Lick Joe is... Go back and filter for 2, which is Lick Joe. The timer goes down very quickly, as you can see, so it's not very easy, but just keep going back, keep reloading, and then filtering for the value. And now we've got it. Now, those are the character values there. 4 is Ron Max, and 5 is whatever the other guy was, I can't remember. However, you cannot simply, as with most games, just put in the character value and then it will just come up immediately. What you have to do is you have to select the character, then pause, and then put in the character value and freeze it in place if you want to load the character themselves. So I'll show you right here. Go to B. Smith, and then I'm going to pause, then go over here, put in value 4, and then freeze. That didn't work, did it? Fuck. Okay, that's not right. Okay, you're going to have to go into the game itself in order to do this, I suppose. So, as before, Ben Smith. And we hack for character value 1. Search for that. Sometimes it will work on the character selection screen, sometimes you have to go into the game itself in order to hack these characters. It does happen. So we'll then filter for 2, because that is his value. And then we'll go to Li Chen. And we'll filter for 3. Now, keep doing this. You'll have to do it sometimes more than just the characters you have available, so you have to go back and filter for the same values you did before, which is life. So we'll filter again for 1, try and narrow down the character address a bit more. Pick Bad Blue, or Bat Blue apparently. Filter for 0. That's good. Right, we will test this out. Going back to Li Chen. Just to test that we do actually have the character addresses here. And we do. Great. So, as I said before, pick a character, then pause, then go here and select 4. There we go. There's Ron Max. And if I do it again... Oh yeah, the game will crash otherwise. You see, if I have the character value frozen there, the game just crashes. We go back here though, and then go back into it. Select any character, and then pick 5. And there's Tony 1. As you might have seen in my videos on these characters though, once you complete 2 rounds, the game just crashes. It's an early game, you can't expect it to have very good programming, it's life. But it is at the very least doable. Hope that helped everybody out. If anybody has any questions, any other queries, requests, always feel free to ask. Thanks very much, as always, for watching.